Hello. Let me finish this bite. Okay. Hi, guys. Happy Thursday. All right. Off schedule again. So sorry. Legit cannot stick to a schedule to save my life. Yeah, I'm not used to the 7 p.m. weekly streams still. I'm still used to every stream always being 2 to 5 except the Sunday ones. So I scheduled a party. I didn't schedule the party, but I said I would go to a party tonight, this evening, that is happening throughout that 7 to 10 p.m. slot that I forgot was there. Because my friend was like, you want to come? And I was like, oh yeah, I stream until 5, so yeah, I'm done. And then this morning was like, no. Or like yesterday, last night. So, scooting it up. Streaming from 2 to 5 today instead of 7 to 10 my time. Apologies for the people who are watching this VOD who wanted to be here live and couldn't because I fucked up the schedule. Sorry. It's alright. The VOD is just as good, almost, pretty much. Some are saying better. Some even are saying better. Alright, gang. I'm so tired. We were gifted with double stream yesterday. We can survive. Yeah, I'm exhausted. This week, besides just like more streaming than usual because of that Deltarune thing yesterday, I did the 2 streams. I'm extra tired this week because not only is this week my trial by fire, forcing myself to fix my sleep schedule by setting my alarm really early, not really early, but setting my alarm early every morning moving forward, forcing myself to get up regardless of how early or how late I go to bed. I'm also taking the summertime because I wanted to do this eventually, but it just didn't make sense to do it during school because the stakes were too high. Where if I was having like serious mental problems, I could flunk out. Whereas now if I'm having serious mental problems, I'll just be stupid on stream, but who cares? So I'm taking advantage of this kind of low stakes period of my life where I'm just like living at home and doing YouTube. I'm taking advantage of that time to make some progress on trying to become less dependent on my sleep medication. I've been taking the same pill. I've been taking 2 pills, 2 amitriptyline pills to go to sleep every night for 2.5 years now because the switch just flipped in January of 23 and I couldn't sleep anymore until I found this medication. And I don't want to be dependent on a pill to sleep. So I'm going to work on that. Because it also, it has its own side effects. And even if I have trouble sleeping for while not taking amitriptyline, at the very least, I want to experimentally determine what aspects of my life over the last 2 years I've just accepted as how I am now are actually just side effects of taking 2 amitriptyline pills every day for 2.5 years. So it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna trudge through it because I want answers here. So I haven't been sleeping for the last like week or so. I have, but it's been turbulent. So I'm very tired. So I'm not very sharp, and I might be getting sick. I can't really tell. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, jeez. But anyway, that combined, the like sleep med weaning, combined with the I'm gonna sneeze again. Am I? No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not. Combined with the off-schedule double stream yesterday for Deltarune, really tuckered me out. And I always get embarrassed because I'm like, why am I so tired after, quote, work when my work is playing a video game? But it is tiring. It's more tiring than just, like, than I would expect. Because I think about your brain is just kind of on overdrive. Like, at least mine is whenever I'm live. Because it's like, you know, there's a bunch of people watching. So I'm like a lot more kind of, there's more functions going on in my brain. The double stream plus Deltarune is, you know, it's a dialogue-based game, so there's a lot of screaming and reading lines and shit. So I like really tuckered myself out after that second stream, and was gonna spend last night editing it to try and get the playthrough out fast, and then I fell asleep by accident like twice because I really tired myself out. And yeah, so it's not done, and it's almost done, but it's not done. And now I'm doing this stream, and then right after that, I'm playing basketball with friends, and then I have a party. So fun evening, fun rest of the day. That will tire me out even more, which I need. I need to help falling asleep. But that means that this video probably won't go up until tomorrow, which is not what I wanted. I'm slower on the draw than I expected. So I think I've missed the point where it's really hot, and I'm gonna end up hitting that unfortunate middle ground where everyone's already watched someone play it on launch day and doesn't want to watch it again yet because it's not fresh enough. So now that this video is probably gonna get like no views. But you know, c'est la vie. Let's play Stardew Valley. I'm really tired. All right, let me boot it up. Also, people hate when I sniff. So there's gonna be a lot of that because I don't know, something got on my. No, it's just like some kind of dust or something. It's definitely, God, this happened last time. I played basketball. Like I went to go shoot at like the outdoor court near my house yesterday evening. And it's just like past the court. If the ball goes behind the hoop, it just drops into like thick wood and brush. And that shit is so inconvenient to like weed in there and get the ball out. Not only because that's probably why I've got wicked nose problems. Probably the pollen from that. But also there's spiders everywhere because it's the woods and there's plant life and there's spider webs. So anyway, and normally it would be like, oh, I don't have to worry about that because it's only going to go back there if I airball a shot. And I don't airball. I'm not that bad. But those hoops have like triple rims. And anybody who plays basketball knows the despair that is like a double or triple rim. If you miss, it's basically like it makes sense why it's built that way. It's so they last longer for like public infrastructure, like just public park. Like it makes sense. But shit sucks. Playing basketball on like a double or a triple rim, it like the rim is so much thicker that like on a normal basketball hoop, if you miss and it hits off the rim, it just goes like clank, but it'll stay. The triple rim, because it's so thick, if you miss, that shit is flying 5,000 miles in a random direction. It's like everyone always complains about double rims because it's harder to make a shot. And sure, that's true. But the biggest inconvenience is that if you miss, it just fires off. So like, if I just barely miss off the front rim or something, it'll just shoot over everything into the woods. And I'll have to go dig in there to get my ball back. And now I have the sniffles because I gave myself allergies. Like an idiot. All right, let's play Stardew Valley. I woke up early and I've been editing all day, so I've already been staring at my computer a ton. I already have screen fatigue. Can't wait. So anyway, yeah. Fuck a double rim is the moral of the story here. Double rims suck. Double rims absolutely smell. Okay, give me my Stardew Valley back. Come on. Hello? Okay, there we go. All right, let me get a bite of apple, some water, put on my glasses, and then we're getting after it. Let's put more rims on a hoop. It just makes it sturdier and it won't break over time. So for like public parks, it makes sense because it doesn't have to be assessed as often for repairs. Especially if people are dunking. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. Practicing on double rim does help for, means you basically gotta swish it, so it's good for pure shooting practice. All right. A little more water. Okay, let's assess the situation here. It is Tuesday the 2nd of summer. Big stream last time. For those who weren't here, we did achieve our goal, our ultimate goal. I keep forgetting about the stank eyebrow, dude. The ultimate goal of planting 100 quality sprinklers worth of blueberries. And then with our extra sprinklers, it worked out to 956 plants total. And of those, it was like 956 minus 33. So like 923 of them were blueberries. So we've got 923 blueberries in the ground, as well as all our community center shit. We got our red cabbage seed. We got that in the ground. We got the quality melons, which we got to fertilize. I don't think I have the quality fertilizer recipe. I don't even think PR is selling it yet. So we're just going to have to do basic fertilizer for now and do 2 batches. And that usually gets it done. Because by the end of the season, I'm high enough level usually for it to be okay. Okay, I don't know how many melons we actually have. It's 3. Okay, so it's 29. Looks like. All right. I guess the mixed flower seeds can go in this one. Why is this here? Oh, it's because it's already been donated. I was like, why did we put an artifact in there? Silly me. All right, we've got our ancient fruit. It's growing. It's almost ready to produce already. That's great. Oh, I forgot. You can only do it to seed. All right, well, some of them will be fertilized. That's okay. We'll still get our 5 gold ones. It'll just take a little while. With that hiccup hurt a little bit. All right, now, I'm a little aimless here on this stream. Oh, do I have animation canceling turned on? No. All right, give me a second. Little aimless on this stream because this is always what happens in the first summer. I overextended so hard on the blueberries. Well, I didn't overextend. That's the right play. I'm glad I did it. But I dumped everything I have into those blueberries, and now I've got no cash. So before we can do anything, because blueberries take a while. We're not going to get our first harvest until, I believe, the 15th. Because usually it's the 14th if you water on day 1, but the vast majority we're not. So I think the 15th is when we're finally going to get our first, like, big money infusion. Did you ever hear about something called Kesem at William and Mary? No. But I was kind of a hermit. I just had my small friend group that did mostly indoor activities and worked a lot. Did a lot of YouTube stuff, so I wasn't as involved in campus living, so no. No, I have not. Yeah. So anyway, we're not going to get our big money infusion until the 15th, which means this stream is probably going to start the same way that a lot of these have. And that's by fishing my little heart out. So I think that's the move here. Because like the main thing we're probably going to focus on for the summertime here is we'll probably be getting animals going. We'll probably be trying to start kegs. We need to get that's what needs to happen. We need to get our tree farm going as soon as possible. And that means foraging XP. We need to get to level 7 foraging for tree fertilizer, I believe. So Secret Woods, now that we have our steel axe, is going to become a daily thing. Let's go do that right now. And then when we come back up, I'll probably take the next portion of my day to clear out the area I'm eventually going to put my tree farm in. Because between the steel axe and the steel pickaxe, I can clear my whole farm, provided that there's none of those big old meteorite things hanging around. Because those, I think, are gold pickaxe. These huge trees are new. So, I don't know what those are about. What's the deal with those, huh? What do you get? Oh, huh? Was it 9? 9. Okay. We're not going to need as much hardwood. I should have brought a weapon. I always forget. All right, well, hopefully they're chill and cool. We're not going to go through as much hardwood as usual because I almost always do hardwood fences. But as I said, we're doing iron fences this time because I never use them, and I do actually think they look quite nice. So we're doing that. Look at that, level 5 already. Hardwood chopping is the truth. I see you, bastard. Hit that on the way out. I don't want you to jump at me. Peace. All right. Wood skip can be caught over there, which we'll need to do eventually. We should probably go ahead and get some of the community center fishing out of the way for the summer months because, let's see. Sunfish, because like these three are all rainy fall, so we need to get a sunfish. We need to get like a tuna and a tilapia. Rainy fall, rainy fall, rainy fall. Sturgeon. So sunfish, tilapia, tuna, and sturgeon. We should go ahead and knock out. Because these are also just like whenever. We'll get lots of those. Crab pot bundle. We have not done enough beach foraging. Usually I have a lot more than this by now. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, guys. Rainy fall, rainy fall. And then, yeah, these just happen. We can catch the pufferfish. I usually end up getting it from the cart, but let's catch the pufferfish this time. So, in general, yeah. Ignore me. Let's go do beach foraging real fast. We're going to be a little aimless over the next period, which feels so weird after the, like, balls to the wall max efficiency I was rocking with for the last, like, 3 streams of this shit. But the first spring is always a total fucking mess. So, we're really going to slow down in the next 15 days. And I'm looking forward to it. You can just kind of play the video game. Oh, how I've missed Therm streams and playing Elden Ring. Hell yeah, dog. Happy to be of service. That's new. That's not... That used to not be there, I think. These are fun. Got summer squash. Throw those in the ground. Why not? We're gonna need to ship them eventually anyway. Do we need to ship the seeds as well? Because with other crops you don't. I need to fix that like pronto. With other crops you don't. But this might be different because they're like obtained differently. Figure it out eventually. Sorry, my fault. No, you don't need to ship the seeds. All right, then we'll figure it out right now. Boom. Sorted. Okay, let's go get our tree farm going here. I'm not gonna do like a big like valley-wide roaming day until like this Saturday, because that's when it'll be at peak before everything resets. Love playing Stardew with you. Feels like I'm not completely alone in my house. Hell yeah, dog. That works well because you aren't completely alone in your house. So you shouldn't feel that way because you'd be wrong. Alright. This is all I've got for Crab Pot Bundle. Pathetic! Okay, hold on. Feasting on expired blueberry muffins, I know. Beast. Let me get my farm plan up because I don't remember where exactly, let's see. My tree farm is. Alright, let's see. I mean, I have dogs. I'm technically never alone. Oh, you don't even need to break out technically, dog. I've already let myself in through the foyer. I'm in there like swimwear, brother. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, I can't, like, it's too far away to, like, count the tiles. Alright. It's in the top left, is the gist. Is where the main area is going to be. It's pretty much everything that's, like, this depth. This to the left, this whole sector needs to be cleared. So let's do that. Let me make a stripe right now. Okay. Coal is always welcome. Okay. Everything above that line we're going to clear. Go ahead and read this. Gotcha, G-Paw. We will be getting 4 candles. If we don't, then that's pathetic. What if we don't even need year 3? What if we finish within 2? That would literally never happen. Forget I ever said that. That's like ridiculous. Especially with how long I take to do friendship every time. Okay, well, yeah, now that we have all this time on our hands, we should start doing birthday gifts now. So, I don't remember, like, when everybody's birthday is. I should just look up a calendar. Because I don't remember who has summer birthdays and what day they are. Let me pull that up on my phone right now. Alright, let's see. Stardew birthdays. Here we are. Okay, spring. Blah, blah, blah. Summer. Our first birthday is on the 4th is Jazz's birthday, so. Gotta remember that. I won't. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that now so you know that the intention was there, even when I inevitably forget. Alright, let's go ahead and polish these off. I almost went all the way through them, hoeing that big-ass patch of land. Should've stopped at Stardew Birth. Bet there's some neat art online with that as the tag. You're right, I should've. What am I thinking? I told you guys I wouldn't be super mentally sharp today. Normally, I would never let an opportunity like that go by the wayside. Also, people... Dog. Okay, I had that, like, special intro for the first Danganronpa. Yeah. For the first Danganronpa video that involved that one screenshot of, like... It was some sort of, like, Vor fan art. And all these people were like, well, how did you find it? It's like, bro, do you think I even had to look for that shit? I literally just looked up Danganronpa and went to Google Images. I filmed that intro, like, so early on. I was, like, so early into the game. I literally just looked up the game title, and it was, like, the 6th result. I was like, alright. Found it. Starting to feel exhausted. Shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, but I'm almost done. Oh, look at this. This is going to work out perfectly. Boom. Done. Okay, so this is going to be where the tree farm is. So now I need as many acorns as possible. Because that whole area is going to be reserved for just oak trees. And then we'll have a few tappers spread about on some maple and some pine tree. What am I doing? Some pine trees elsewhere. Because we don't really need too much of those. We just need some for crafting and shipping. But the bulk we need is oak resin for the kegs. So we have very few. Okay, so I still have a lot of tree cutting to do if I want to get these. So let's... I need some more energy, man. This is a disaster. It's only 3 p.m. Damn it. Okay, I guess I'll just eat these, whatever. Okay, let's cut down. How many do I want to plant? I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 30. I've got 30 oak trees in my blueprints here. So that makes sense because I'm trying to get kegs like super, super quick. So I need 30 acorns. I've got 8. All right, well, let's cut down some oak trees and see what we can manage here. We're gonna be efficient because we can get rid of the stumps later when we need the space. For now, I just need the seeds. Okay, well there's 3. We're up to 11. Oops, I forgot. It's 6. I said the word 8 and then screwed myself. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm only gonna get the Switch 2 if Animal Crossing is announced. Well, yeah, now that I realize that I can play some of these new releases without it, like I don't need it, I'm not getting it. Yeah, maybe a long time down the road if there's like a new Pokemon game or if I really want to play that Donkey Kong one. Or something else happens that is exclusive to the console, then I'll consider it. But other than that, I probably won't be getting it. Get some moss for our troubles as well. Excuse me. Okay. We're up to 20. I didn't think we'd actually get this many this quick. This is good. Okay, 21. Do something for me. Remember that, guys? Remember that song? Yeah. Is there anything out of reach? Whatever. Okay. How did I miss this big ass one right in the middle of everything? More moss. Time out. Okay. I don't know what to do with this moss. It's a new thing. I don't understand its use, but it's pretty, so I've been gathering it. I'm sure I'll need it for a bunch of crafting recipes eventually. Alright, we're up to 24. We have to, like, completely eradicate oak trees on this farm. Which doesn't feel great. But it does feel necessary. Okay, there's a bunch more moss. Grab that. Thanks. Moss is one of those words that I get scared of now to say out loud. Because anybody who's been around for a while knows of this. There was a while where that shit just, like, absolutely tormented this channel. It's one of the many instances of, like, catchphrase comedy, like, corrupting this whole channel. Okay, let's go south. See if there's any trees down there. That was a big one. The first that ever happened was the beans. That was, like, the very first, like, the very, very, very first video that ever, like, blew up for me. It was around the time when I also had, like, a Stardew Valley playthrough going. There's something about beans, and everyone was like, let's start a bean cult. And there was, like, just, like, years, it felt like, where I could not dodge just everyone saying beans over and over again in every stream all the time. And the same shit happened with moss. I don't know where it came from. I don't remember. I just remember there was, like, a year-long period where you couldn't say the word moss without everybody freaking out and being like, oh my god, moss! Consume the moss! Like, what is happening? It stopped, finally. Here's some more oak trees. Finally, Jesus Christ. Picture of moss was in the margins of a Sonic stream. That wasn't the origin, though. It was the cause of that, because I was like, what do you guys want to put in the border? And then everybody said moss. There was something that... I don't know. They're made to memes confirmed, lol. No, I don't. I hate people who are annoying. Yeah, moss was, like, older than time. I, like, truly don't remember where it started. Shit was... Oh my god, dude. Yeah, don't fucking... I hate memes if they're like that, because it's like, this shit is not funny, it's just annoying. Because, like, meme can mean, like, a whole host of things. Because when I think of meme, I just think of, like, a thing that's everywhere on the internet for a while. And there are lots of those that I thought were funny as hell. For a little while. As with anything, it's like, wow, this is actually really funny. Like that dude who did the daily routine on TikTok. First time, or on Twitter. First time I saw that, I'm like, this is objectively funny. Holy shit, this dude's so out of touch with reality. This is hilarious. Obviously, it got old eventually. But that, like, catchphrase-based stuff is, like, that stuff isn't, even the first time, never sits with me. Because I'm like, this is annoying, though. So, yeah. I blacked out for all the Sonic streams. Yeah, dog. I don't remember much of them either. I don't remember anything outside of the fucking bubble noises. God damn the bubble noises, dude. I forgot about that. That was Adventure 2, I think. It was one of the Knuckles stages. I'm like running out of oak trees in the world. Here's one. How did I not find this one? What's wrong with me? I'm a fool. Look at that. Bonus seed. Oh, we have 30. We were already at 30. All right. Well, let's go ahead and put these in the right arrangement. And then we'll build the paths tomorrow. So it looks like it is on a line with this tile. So this is the tile line. And the pattern starts Let me squint here. 2 tiles from the wall. So this is the first one, I think. Yeah, and then it's like this is the pattern. Oh, wait, no, but it only goes for 3. Ah, okay, okay. It's not, yeah, it's an extra gap. So it's like this. Yeah. I believe this is it. Yeah. All right, this is the arrangement. Because when I was making my farm, I was like, every time I do a tree farm, they're just in a grid. And the more I play this game, the more fun I have not making everything straight lines. Because, like, it's hard not to with the grid system. That just makes it all the more special when you do. When you stray from the grid, guys. All right, we're done. Okay, well, we'll do the paths tomorrow. Yay! There's a point in streaming where you get too big, I think. Yeah, this is a nice group. I always want my YouTube channel to get bigger. I always want more eyes on my YouTube channel. I think for me, like, ideal stream size is, like, I'm still not quite at my ideal. I think my ideal stream size is, like, somewhere between, like, 1 and 3,000 live viewers. And I've never even been close to that. Which is good. I like to have a goal to aim for. But you definitely reach a point where you're, like, too big. I care a lot more about the quality of my audience than the size of it. But I also do care about the size of it. Don't get me wrong. Gatherer, please. Thank you. All right. Wednesday the 3rd. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. Brother, everybody knows about your purple shorts, all right? Let me check if I got any crows, because I know we haven't covered everything. I'm kind of just banking on luck. Because they don't automatically go for what's uncovered. They go for a random crop, and then it checks if it's covered. So if a crow hits my field, it's pretty bad luck. Okay, we're all right. All right, let's make our paths. Which, hold on. Here's the thing, man. I got a question for y'all. Do you guys know if it's possible for, did I put moss? Yeah, moss should go in here. That makes more sense. Do y'all know if it's possible for trees to drop seeds in neighboring ground if there's tall grass there? Does seed dropping supersede tall grass, or does it truly have to be an open tile? Does anybody know the answer to this query? And don't just guess if you don't know, because that's less helpful than saying I don't know. That happens all the time. Where somewhat, like, people want to have an answer. Yeah, that's okay if you don't know, because it's very specific. Totally no worries. I was just curious, because it'll look so much nicer eventually if this is all tall grass, but I don't want them to spread. We'll just try it eventually. For now, we'll do the ugly paths. And, then later when we have grass starters, we can plane it around and then test. Okay. Let's see. So these are starting from here. Just going up. Every other one, like this. And then we'll have have tappers on all these. And then we'll have, oops. Like a weathered floor path that goes straight across here, like where the greenhouse is and everything. So for now, yes, they can. Nowhere is safe. Fuck. Tall grass blocks, I'm pretty sure. They can. Nowhere is safe. We already have conflicting info. I use grass on my farm and seeds have not grown yet. All right. Well, either way, we're gonna do ugly paths for now, just to make sure that nothing unseemly happens. And then eventually we'll plant some grass and just do our own first-hand test. Well. I guess to be safe, we should just fill the whole thing. Such a great use of my stone, dude. This is so smart. Yeah, we're just gonna make it path hell for now. Because I don't want anything to grow. I want that weathered floor. And start throwing some paths down, man. That's such a stupid use of my time and money right now. But I think that's legit what I'm gonna do because I want to. This is such a, that is a cool path. Didn't understand the vision initially, but very nice. Yeah, yeah. I like the swervy wervies. I think it's fun. So, but eventually, we'll replace all of the wooden ones with grass, if it's allowed, if it's permitted for me to do so. And, well, okay. Yes, it is. Yeah, what? Oh, Pride Month. Okay, I thought y'all found an answer to the grass question. I got excited. Well, now I've realized how foolish I was. Because originally I was like, these wood ones will be the walking path. But then I saw how cool these cobblestone ones were and wanted to keep them. And then I was like, all right, well now. But now I need to scoot everything over. Because then these aren't reachable. So yeah, hold on. All right, it's such a waste of time and energy, but we gotta swap where these rows happen. Wood. Stone. Wood. Stone. Wood. Stone. Okay, so this will then become wood. This will become stone. So we'll make this wood for now. And now wood will signal, like, any area that I want to eventually be grass. Okay. Yeah, I think these squigglies are fun. Any instance where you can add, like, some fun curvy depth to this tile-based game, I'm down for it. Okay. There we go. Any wood path means where grass will go eventually with time. So I guess we'll do this as well to make sure no extra seeds get thrown down. All right, now, I'm glad this is down. We're going to go cut hardwood again for that foraging XP. Next general vague task, we're going to do fishing for money. We should get on that now so that we can do all of our other tasks while we have, like, animal buildings being built. Because then we're going to be looking for shit. I didn't realize I had all this, moron. We're going to be looking for shit to do. So I do have this extra 5K, so I guess we can go ahead and get something started. So let's head up to Robin's with all the stone and wood I've got. We'll go ahead and move the dog bowl. And get our animal building started. I love you, by the way. Oh, I already bet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get on that. Apple bite. Low-key therming my shit right now. Dude, keep it up. Love to hear it. Hell, man. Okay. What's your coop? 4,000? Something like that? Yeah. Okay. So I have, like, a little cash. Can I get the weathered, oh, look at this. Big chest. You can already get that? Wow. Man, we should... That's something to consider. We'll do that when we have more money. Can I get the weathered? No, the weathered floor is the dwarf. That fucker. I forgot. God damn it. I should stop chewing. I'm probably gonna want to include these clips in the final cut. I'm an idiot. God damn it. I do want this. Yeah. Okay. We're close. We're close to getting the dwarf. I shouldn't say that like it's like it's over. Okay, can I move paint buildings? This is also new. Maybe I'll fuck around and paint some buildings eventually. For now, let's move the water bowl. I think I might just put it next to my house, man. Can you put it here? Okay, bam. Put it right there. Bowl for baby. Or how about here? And then, yeah, and then I can maybe work out, like, this can be, like, where the front... Yeah, that's cool with me. Okay. Painting buildings isn't new. Oh. Okay, yeah, apparently. Painting buildings was always a thing. Painting buildings isn't new. Painting buildings isn't new. Damn. I guess I just never saw it. No, it's not. Okay, here we go. Perfect. All right, well, that's now out of the way. Let's build our coop. Ding. And it's gonna go where the pet bowl once was. Cause look at when I was trying to figure out where I want to put shit, I found this. I was like, wow, what a perfect area. It's like perfectly coop sized. Not to put you on blast, but you have painted a building before. All right. Coop. Start raising some animals. Okay, I'll start working on your new coop first thing tomorrow morning. All right, perfect. Oh wait, I saw a spice berry that I want. Yay! Okay, the sauna is now open, so we can hit that if we ever need to. If I just want to. All right, well, it's 1:20. So now we got a coop in the works, and for the next 3 days, the main focus right now is getting that foraging skill up. So I want to get some summer foraging seeds in the ground, because that's a great way to raise foraging XP. So that will be a little task to focus on right now, especially because they're so cheap. They're the only ones that have 3 ingredients. We are going to need to save one of each for the community center eventually, but I'd rather do that later when we have our exponential growth already. So for now, we're going to turn everything we pick up into foraging seeds. Do another beach check, and then we'll go to the secret woods, cut hardwood, and whatnot. I can go ahead and unlock this bridge because I brought all my extra wood. Smart boy. I think we are missing only 1 scroll, correct? Collections. Artifacts. Yeah, just the blue scroll. I'd like to get that as soon as possible because I want those weathered floors. There you go. We've made it. Coral, rainbow shell, the works. This is a community center item. There we go. Yippee. Anyway, dude, my teeth feel so much better. I had the most cathartic experience. I've had this one spot on my gum that's been bothering me for like a week, and I was so anxious that I got another cavity. It's like, dog, I've been such a good boy about teeth care. How do I have a cavity? How could this have happened? My gum's hurting so much, and it has been for like a week. Something's screwed up, I guess. And then yesterday, it was like especially like inflamed. It was like very irritated. I was like, all right, something's up. So I was like, I'm gonna floss so aggressively because something ain't right with that gum. And I did. I went in on that thing with my little floss strand. And after like a 10-minute long battle, it was literally one of the greatest feelings I've ever had in my life. I like finally hooked something. with my little floss string, and I pulled out the, like, most comically large and sharp, like, one of those, like, popcorn kernel shards, like the shells on the outside of the kernel. It looked like a little knife. And I finally got it out of my gum. And, like, the instant relief was genuinely something I have never felt in my life. It was, like, incredible. I felt like a new man. I, like, went back downstairs and I was like, I love you, Mom. She's like, what? I was like, I never say it to you enough. It's amazing. So anyway. So I just popcorn things too. That's me when I pass out. But I've been such a good boy. I took out my blood pressure and khaki pills and had salt. Genuinely. That's me when I get a migraine. I was like, but I did all the right things. And I'm being punished. I wore sunglasses. I ate every 45 seconds. I drank a gallon of water. I took out my pills. I managed my temperature. No justice in this world. That's what I say. Alright. We'll have a fishing day one of these days soon where we catch the community center ones and also just do it for cash. Alright. I can make, what, 20? Oh, well, no, stupid. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. This whole time I've been like, oh, I'm not going to donate the forageables yet because I want to get that exponential growth with the seeds and turn them into 10. Yeah, the prize for donating them is like 30 or like 40. So yeah, let's go do that. I forgot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, let me get the extra that I had, which I put in here for some reason. Okay. These can be sold, as can these. Although I am eventually going to need them for one of the obelisks, I believe, and probably some cooking and crafting. But for now, we're only focused on money. So let's just drop these in the bin. And yeah. Make one batch of these and then donate the other. Plant them. And then I guess we'll probably just cut wood for the rest of the day. Maybe tomorrow is fishing day. Because we got work going on the coop. Wrong way. I want to get my iron fences up now if I'm about to build like a coop, man. So I never realized gate. The gate is gonna look a little awkward with the iron fence. It's fine. It's alright. It really won't, because the whole aesthetic of this farm is like the combination of the iron and the natural wood together as one. Hello. Hello. I was trying to like look off to the side and play at the same time. Okay. Bing, bang, bong. Give me my seeds, baby. That's 40 piece right there. We're going to water them by hand for now. Because I don't really have a lot of extra resources to go around in the metal department right now. Kind of put everything on the line these last few days. For this sprinkler empire to fall in place. And it did. I'll give myself credit, but the result is just like I've exhausted all of my natural resources. We're going to go ahead and move our furnaces into what I consider to be the like final configuration eventually. We can't make enough for the final configuration. But what I have planned and why I put the thing here is that it is going to be like a row of, I believe, 8, like right up to the wall. And then we'll have like 3 here, and then it'll be 4 here, and that's it. That's all of them. And then we can plant a couple trees here and here. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Nice. And then we'll have, let me go ahead and... yeah. well, this won't need to be here because this will be weathered flooring in due time. In Stardew time, some are saying. The streets are talking. Okay. What's my metal count looking like these days? I wonder. Okay, that's good. I just need 4 more furnaces, which I would have if I had more copper, which I do not. Like, we actually have a lot more iron than I thought. It's the coal that's killing us. So, yeah. We're gonna need more cash to buy more coal. Because farming for it is almost never worth the time. Because let me think about this. If a day of fishing nets me like 8,000 at least, then 8,000 divided by 100, let's say 9,000 because that's an even division. 9,000 divided by 150 is I think 60. Which is actually less than I thought. But I think that's still more than we would get spending a whole day trying to farm it in the mines. Probably. It's all gonna be so simple when I have the big crop harvest, because that's when we're gonna have enough money to really sink our teeth into a coal investment. Okay, let's not worry about that just yet. For now, let's get some shit in the ground. How's that sound? Good? Get better, man, because that's what's happening. Okay, where am I gonna plant these for? Hello? Why did it not? Okay. Where are these going to live? Because this is gonna be my animal area, so I don't put anything here yet. Let's just put it right next to the greenhouse. For now. Let's clear out a little area. Alright, this is fine. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do like this. Nailed it, dude. Perfect. Incredible work, dude. Keep it up, honestly. Alright, well, I basically exhausted myself, so let's go get something to eat. I was a fool. What do I even have, man? I have some stuff. Let's, just eat a couple of these. I don't want to eat my river jelly just yet, because I know I'm going to use a lot of it. And it's like a bitch to get when you need it. This is still not going to be nearly enough, so we're gonna have to. Hello? We're gonna have to resort to like a river jelly or something. Horseradish is below, dog. Okay, this is yeah. All right. There might be time. I mean, do I have like any other morsel? Because this is more than I need. Just eat the one more horseradish, man. Wait, no, because I need 8, so I need like 16. Yeah, this will be good. It's enough. Oh, but now we're not gonna have enough water because I double watered something because I'm stupid and I have baby level motor skills. Fuck! We gotta be fast. If I pass out, I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. I had like the easiest task. Okay. 120. We're alright. I can't make a scarecrow yet, so hopefully none of them get picked off. If they do, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, bedtime. Hi, Sweet Pea. What'd I name you? I already forgot. Bow round. Remembered. Steel trap up here. It's actually more cash than I was expecting. Okay. If I see a crow out there, I'm lighting you on fire. So you know, I am lighting you on fire. Okay, we're cool. No fire. It's Jazz's birthday, so we're gonna do that. Stop. Okay, we're only gonna do it if we have a worthwhile option. I remember Jazz being weirdly hard to gift for. We don't have any like pink cake or whatever. This is always the part in the perfection run where everyone starts spouting the one thing they remember she loves that I have no access to. Honestly, I'm gonna Google it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna Google Jazz's favorite. Oh, she likes pink cake. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of these things. Well, what does she like? She likes daffodils. Cool, you're getting a daffodil, sweetie, and that's that. Enjoy. Cut bow round off mid-run. Don't eat. Pet your damn dog, you moron. Stop. Yeah, it's bow round. Okay, I guess I already pet him. I didn't realize. Okay, well, anyway. Flowers. She likes flowers. Thanks, guys. All right, so. Let's look up her schedule. Spring 17, Desert Festival, Green Rain, Tuesday the 9th and Tuesday the 23rd. That's specific. Winter, rain, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. It is a, what is it, Thursday? Yeah. Saturday, summer. She's in her bedroom. At 11 a.m., she stands outside the ranch and looks at the cow pen for 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right. Happy birthday, I guess. All right, so we'll head down there at 11, and then we'll chop wood while we're in town. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and make a scarecrow for the little mini field and water it. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up on this one thing I'm missing. All right. Oh, shit. Keep running into things. You're an idiot. I keep forgetting to check my mushroom cave. Those are ready. Dude, I swear. It's like it's willing it to double water. I have exactly 40 things in the ground, so when I double water, I screw myself. But, like, y'all saw where my mouse was. What the hell happened there? It's, like, willed its way into the... I'm upset. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Whatever. Lord knows I have time to spare. Okay, well, the new plan is at, like, 10, I'll head south. I'll cut wood in the secret woods, and then on my way back, we'll give Jazz her flower. Okay. Refill this again. And then it'll be a fishing day, I guess. That feels good to me. I think that makes sense. So then in that case... Remember my weapon this time. Alright. That's good. Okay. So, until then, I'll cut wood. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and head south. Stop. Okay. What's happening? Am I stupid? Alright, beasts. Don't like the way they all just emerged from the thicket. Yeah, that's what happens. How's the audio, by the way? I have not been checking. Bruh. I've had... Son of a bitch. Alright. It's good? Okay. On my readout, it looks like it's too loud. Alright. I'm glad it works out okay. I had someone else covering it, so I hadn't been seeing my levels this whole time. Game audio was a little higher than it has been on any of the other streams. So I did just adjust it a little bit. Bitch. Alright, well, I've already gassed myself, which I didn't see coming. And ads just started without warning. Thanks, guys. Alright, sorry, moderators. Get ready for like a wave of... Hey, you got ads! That's my impression of y'all. Apple time. And that's my impression of Kawhi Leonard. Apple time, apple time. Happy birthday, dog. Do you actually love it, or are you just saying that to make me feel better? We literally got 1 heart out of that. I don't even think that was worth it. Okay. Nobody complained about the ads. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. Are you a fan of sardines / anchovies on pizza? I'm not a fan of sardines or anchovies on legit anything, because I just hate fish, dog. I wish I didn't. I wish I wasn't such a picky eater, but I can't handle literally any seafood. Shrimp is the closest I can get to enjoying seafood. I don't love it, but like it's the one I can tolerate by far the easiest. All right, nom 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 nom. Okay, it's actually river jelly time. Like, there's just no way around it at this point. The energy thing is just like way too dire at this point. All right, I'm still at level 5 foraging probably, but we're working very hard, and I'm proud of us. I think. hard to tell. All right, let's do it. We're gonna go. We're gonna do some very... I should have brought my fishing rod to the woods to get a wood skip. We're gonna have lots more chances. It doesn't matter. All right, let's start at the ocean. And we're gonna go for... I don't remember... Like, I remember the pufferfish has, like, some really specific time frame that's available. So we could have already missed it. I don't remember, but who cares? It's not because of the salt thing. Yeah, like, it makes sense on paper because I do love salt. That's like that's the only thing that saves them for me. I just can't handle the taste. I had been like doing really well for myself in terms of like not gagging. Like, it had been a while since I'd gagged. Like, I'd gotten a lot better at just like eating it and not actually gagging. Until I tried. I was like, when I got like a Caesar salad, and you're like, do you want anchovies on it? And I was like, yeah, I want to give it another shot. Let's do it. And that was, I actually couldn't help myself. That was truly like, because it like, still thinking about it, it was like too many sensory aspects of it that made me gag. It was more than just the flavor. The flavor certainly was there, but it was also the, oh, Christ, dude. The way it just like completely stuck and like glued my teeth closed like a Jolly Rancher. And it's like, it was a flavor that I hated and I was now trapped with it. Because it like glued my teeth together. Oh, look at that. It like glued my teeth together. And it was like so salty that it felt like it was burning my teeth away. And I could also like taste the like mercury. Dude, shit sucked. I like could not help but gag out loud. I feel like such a child. Because I hadn't gagged in so long. It was like the worst. That shit sucked. You need a tuna, I need a tilapia. And then I can bounce. Gross. Is that tuna? Could be. Could easily be. Boom. Alright, now I just need a tilapia. Which I don't know that one's catchability. It's probably available. And then we need a sunfish and a sturgeon. Ideally 2 sturgeons. We need one for the luau that's gold or higher, and then just one of any quality for the community center. Is ideal. You don't think that crab tastes like chicken? Everybody fucking says that to me when I say I don't like crab. Like, we like chicken, it's basically chicken, especially crab cakes. They just taste like chicken, and it's like, no! I've tried crab cake so many separate times, and I'm like, this, no. It tastes like fish. I don't like it. I wish I did, but I don't. I might have to look up when tilapia are available just in case. Let me do that just to be safe. Summer and fall, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah, okay. So that's why we're not catching. All right, so we'll have to get on that early some other time. Oh, it is a fall fish. Why did I think I had to get it? Okay. Then yeah, I can do that. It just has to be, oh, it's any weather. So I can get this rainy fall as well. I didn't, okay. Yeah. All right, for some reason I had this idea that it had to be in summer. All right, well then that's good. Then we just need the sunfish because these 3 are rainy fall. Let's do one last check. These 3 are always rainy fall. This will, you know, it'll work itself out. We're gonna get a sturgeon. Rainy fall, rainy fall, rainy fall. And whatever. All right, perfect. Okay, then we're done here. We just needed the tuna and the pufferfish could have left a while ago, which is a shame. You guys having fun? Whoa, same. Okay. Beast. All right. Let's get a sunfish real quick. And then it's off to the lake. Sunfish. That's promising. It's either a sunfish or a smallmouth bass. Come on. Yep. Yep! Oysters are actually vile. It all is, dog. It's all equally vile to me. Except for the aforementioned anchovy, which was on its own level. Other than that, they all give me the same. I just, yeah, can't. I can't. I really wish I could. I really do. I can't do any of it. I cannot. Apple bite time. Excuse me. See me cut off them angles. That would play right there. All right. This is where we're staying for the rest of the day. Ideally, we hook some sturgeons. I don't remember. I feel like they're around until like 6 or 7. I forget what time, but it's like something like that. They go away. Nothing. Shit. Embarrassing. Bang! My cat is watching the stream with me right now, lol. Hell yeah, dude. All right, well then this next bit's for your cat. Okay? Let's make sure your cat. All right, ready? What'd your cat think? You like it? Stretched but did not wake up. All right. Did not move. trying to piss off your cat, dog. Needs to do it louder. Guess so. Yeah, I didn't touch that. I can always crank the gain dial on my microphone. Because it's down pretty low right now. Bang. Okay, well, that's not going to be a very good quality. Never mind. All right, perfect. Okay, now we just need one more of legit any quality. We have our luau ting. We have luau ting. My cat is also watching. She starts purring when you start screaming. Love it. Oop. I don't want that. Alright, it's time to... Now that I'm done with my apple... Wait, no, I'm not. Wait a little apple. Oh, and that bite had a little peanut butter on it. What a treat. What a nice surprise. No, stop! Bastard. I was making things harder for me. Thanks, I guess. Alright, now that I'm acting on my apple, it's time to break into my second snack, which is apple sauce. We're going down the evolutionary chain here. I was like, I need to just grab a couple quick things from the fridge before I start streaming, and I grabbed like an apple and then a go-go squeeze, and I was like, this is humiliating, dude. Get some. I love apples, dog. God damn, my nose is going crazy. It really got irritated by something that I was waded through last night. This can't be I can't tell. Every time, I have a friend who every time he goes on public transit, he has this wild story. So at this point, I'm positive that they are all made up, but I don't really care. Everyone always feels so betrayed with that kind of thing, where it's like, oh my god, you made that shit up? I don't care, dude. I love a good story. So this is probably not even true, but I did just get a text. I got a buddy coming down from New York to hang out today. He said, dude who I sat next to on the train was really nice until he took his feet out, spit on his hands, and started rubbing his feet. It's like, I can almost believe it. Because, you know, he's coming from Brooklyn. Okay. I have a different friend who had, like, one story. He had, like, one story that was, like, my favorite I've ever heard of something that he saw on the metro that involved, like, a file. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna have to look up, like, file in my text history and see if I can find this. I remember being just like so funny. Let's see. No. Here's folder. No. Okay, this is a separate one. This is my friend who rides the metro to work every morning. Said, dude standing way too close to me on the metro just whipped out his phone, went to the calculator app where there was already a number punched in, around 3.7 billion, subtracted 4,000 from the number, and then put his phone away. My other friend said, this is your chance. Davey, this is your chance. He said, to do what? That's awesome. Oh, wait. And this is another one from months ago. Is this the Davey from the mac and cheese? It is the Davey from the mac and cheese. That's right. Davey, like the foundational pillar of this channel. Founder of the name Therm and my Roblox name, Yamami Boner. Both were ripped from Davey. So, You should get a cut of royalties. This is a separate instance from months earlier. Wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. 4 pretty identical businessmen looking dudes in the metro, all holding their cups of coffee in the exact same way, resting on their leg, except one of them is holding a candle. I don't know why this is really getting me. Maybe because they all look so serious, and the fact that he's actually holding a candle seems so silly. I love that shit. Always something going on in the metro, dog. Okay, we definitely missed the sturgeon, second sturgeon. So now we're just going to fish for the cash. So we'll need to get another one. A little more kind of fishing tidying to do. Here and there. Because we can go grab the wood skip tomorrow when we cut wood. Check the traveling cart. Wow. Get the wood skip. We'll get a sturgeon, I guess. Do another fishing day for cash. Well, our coop will be done. So while we're down south, we can also get some little chickens as well. Davey was also in the Balatro video, fun fact. Not a lot of people were talking about that. Because I never mentioned by name, but my 3 best buddies were all in that Balatro video. Because there were a few clips where we were just like chatting in the background because I'd been just like playing while we were like on a call, waiting for another friend to get on so we could play 5s. 2K. Bang. Bang. This is awesome, man. Shane's son or Haley daughter? The gun is going off. Yeah. They're both fine. I think Haley daughter. Well, because I'm trying to remember, like, who would be worse as a kid? I feel like Haley would have been worse as a kid. And she doesn't get, like, really chill until she's at a point where she's independent enough that it doesn't matter to me anymore. Whereas I feel like Shane was, like, a fine kid who was then just beaten down by post-college life. Dead-end job. So I think, like, I would rather raise Shane, but in their present states, I would take Haley 10 times out of 10. Is kind of where I'm at. Whoa. Do that. Yes. It'd be more heartbreaking to have Shane. That's true. Man. I don't know. Clinton son or Pam daughter? Clint's like pathetic, whereas Pam is like annoying. So I'm like, I don't know. That one, I think, is a bit bigger case of the gun is going off for me. It is 23 degrees in my room. I'm melting my ass off. I'm finally living in a place where my room is on normal temperature, and it's wonderful. I got so used to my broken AC at school. This is so nice. Could help Shane not be an alcoholic. Yeah, maybe I would be the difference maker. Yeah, this has become a real like nature versus nurture discussion at this point. So yeah, you know what? Maybe all of these would be easy decisions because all of them would have turned out cool if I was the one who raised them. How about that? I choose both together. I choose the lot. Who's Clit? Oh, the blacksmith. Let's leave. It's time to go. All right, little cash. Obviously, we didn't like dedicate a whole day's worth of time to fishing, so it's not going to be the most cash. Plus, I'm going to go ahead and set aside all the community center ones, so we're not going to make much money at all. But hey, that's okay. I want a funny kid. Whatever kid you have is certainly going to look funny. I'll give you that much. So you got that part covered. A lot of people say half of comedy is being ugly. So I'm sure your kid's going to be real funny. Let's throw these away. Yep, yep, yep. This is luau, so I'll put it in its own chest. Okay. What is this song? This is so, like, silly. This is not serious enough for this channel. Fishing with Willie or an afternoon with Krobus? I hate fishing. So... I don't know. But I feel like an afternoon with Krobus would be equally boring, because he's about as far from talkative as it gets. He has no interest outside of the sewer. We'd probably end up just staying in the sewer. So in my mind, all three of these so far have been lose-lose, dude. I have a generally bad attitude, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, how do you like your new bowl location? A bow round? What do you think? Do you like? Come back. Do you like it? I don't know, maybe. Anyway. All right, so this shit's all growing. Let's go ahead and water my babies. I was wrong about the coop. It needs one more day. Oh my god, for the first time ever, I didn't have to refill. All right. Let's get after it. Wait, what's next birthday? Hold on, I gotta itch the inside of my ear, dog. Gus on the 8th is our next birthday. So that's incoming. Let's catch a wood skip, guys. Yo, Jackie Placid. Never show your face here ever again. Ever. Cheese plum. Oh, 1 day late. This would still not have been worth it. Beet seeds, clay herring, tulip. That's a pretty good deal for a rare seed. 1,000 is, I think, about as cheap as it gets. We're going to need it for the star drop. Let's go ahead and commit. Money's tight, but that's like one of the better prices we're going to see it at. So I'm cool with that. They're always 1,000 G. All right, I'm going to go legit kill myself because of you. I guess I just don't know anything about Stardew Valley, guys. Just waiting for somebody to ask me what's wrong. No! Okay. I don't know why I thought the price fluctuated with everything else, but I was wrong. All right, well, we got level 6 foraging. So that's one level away from our tree fertilizer that I want so dang desperately. And a train is passing through, hello, through Stardew Valley. Hello, sir. So searching for the sweetest taste. Oh, you don't even have to worry. You don't even have to worry, dude. I remember how betrayed I felt the first time I played this game when the maple syrup didn't work. I feel like that's a universal experience. I was like, oh, maple syrup. And then nothing happened. I was like, okay. A wall basket. Oh my god. Oh, you bastard. Can you? Oh my god. Dick bag. You're so moderator core, and I like it. I'd rather be called a slur. I don't know, man. You might be onto something. I'm honestly shocked that you're a real person, Jackie Placid. Sorry for coming down so hard on you. I came down hard because I assumed it was a bot advertising something. Jackie Placid just dropped in all caps. I'm sorry, just so sorry. No excuse. Just so sorry. You're good, dog. I thought you were a bot advertising something sketchy. You're fine. Just don't send any links. I've just never seen someone drop in and drop a fat-ass link. That wasn't like a scam. Fuck, dude. Where are these wood skips? La, 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 This is a disaster. I want to leave. I want to go have a great day. Oops, I got confused by literally nothing. I don't even know what caused me to do that, dude. Feel a fool. Oh my god, look at that. More energy. I'm cool with that. I know. I can't understand. Okay, just drink and eat. Fatling skinny twinks. People would rather top a twink than drop a link. People would rather drop a link than cop a twink. Doesn't that make you stop and think? Top. Hey, we're good. La, 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 la. Bye. Oh, Mariner. Our fishing collection grows. This is still very empty, but that's to be expected. It is okay. All right, so. Bang, bang. Yeah, the fishing is going to be, filling that out is going to be a year 2 activity for certain. All right. Wood skip. Check. So we got the ghost. So now we got to do the ghost fish and we got to do the sandfish. Sandfish, we don't have the money to get to the desert yet, but that'll happen. And then the ghost fish we can do. Maybe we go ahead and do that now. Just try and get as much of this community center stuff out of the way as possible while the blueberries grow. Need to get that foraging XP up, bruh. Bruh. So yeah. We got 99 hardwood. That's pretty awesome. Toss this. We have a little wall basket to dispose of, so that's pretty exciting. Okay. All right, now let's check on where I can put this wall basket. It's a wall item apparently. You can't. It says it can't be placed outside. Well, what's the point, dude? This is the kind of shit you hang under your windows. This thing is massive. Suddenly, I'm way less excited about the. Okay. Maybe this, can this fit like here? That looks stupid. Damn it. I got Twitch just to tell you I started watching real baseball because of your BBL videos and it ruined my life. From Atlanta and the Braves are blowing it so hard right now. Dude, yeah, the Braves and the Red Sox are like kind of destiny bound right now. They're having like the same season. It's pretty bizarre. It is stretch. Yeah, the Braves and the Sox are having like the same season. They're like, huh. Same record. Braves probably even more disappointing than the Sox because I think their expectations were higher than the Red Sox were coming in. Yeah, I apologize. I like that anyone who hasn't seen any of the backyard baseball shit just sees BBL all the time associated with my channel. People who drop in and start talking about BBL, and then I immediately am just like, BBL, yeah, I feel you. Okay, let's just do this. Are we ready to get after it? Do another day of fishing? Okay, was there anything else I can be doing for the community center right now? I don't know, because this is like all animal shit, and like we're just gonna have to get a lot of fruit trees, I guess. Summer clops. Those are in the ground. This is working on this. This is happening, so who cares? This is work in progress. It's in fall. Okay, I'm making sure we're staying on track here. Construction we can go ahead and knock out. Let's do that. Let's do a community center run, which we don't have to do, but it just makes me feel good. Exotic foraging. I've got a purple mushroom right here. These we're going to get in mass. Especially, these definitely when we get the desert, so that's really no worries at all. Fish tank, we're looking great on. Let's actually, no, before we do a donation run, let's see if we can nab a sturgeon super duper fast. because those have a time limit on them. So I think we're going to go fish until we catch a sturgeon, and then we'll do our donation run. Maybe cave has more. Oh, good shout. Good shout. I keep forgetting. I legit keep forgetting. Stupid. All right, well. Never mind. I guess that is still a community center item, but not the one I wanted. Not the one I wanted. Living in KC sucks so bad, too, because of the Chiefs. They make us look so bad, I swear. You'll survive. I'd rather have a winning sports team and look bad than live in the absolute sports abyss that is Washington, D.C. I will say, it's looking upwards, finally. But Christ almighty. The last, like, 3 years for Washington sports. Dog. Same with, like, Detroit. There was a while where Detroit was, like, the actual, like, sports anus of the world. Tigers, Lions, and Pistons were, like, just so depressing to watch. But they're all on an upturn now. Pistons made the playoffs. Tigers like one of the best teams in baseball this year and made the playoffs last year. And the Lions have made the playoffs like 2 years in a row and are looking great. So good for you, Detroit. Oh, wait, here we go. I should have saved that for the... That was stupid. I should have put it in the Wizards one. Because we're going to have plenty of these. That was a little silly. That was a little silly of me. We'll get a lot more. No point crying over spilled milk, guys. Charcoal kiln. Hey, thanks. Go Tigers and Lions. This dude just loves animals. That's my impression of Noah trying to motion all the animals into the ark before they drown. Okay, I can't do any of these. Okay, here we go. That's it. Wow, I got an iridium for that one. Oh my god. That's pretty crazy. Alright, well, I don't want that. Okay, is that everything? We got a little bulletin board to do. Nothing for the chef's bundle yet, but, you know, we're working on it. Dye bundle. Kachiga. That's in the ground. That's going to be done in fall. And this will happen with animals. Field research. This is the one. Yeah, not the Wizards one. This is the one that yeah. I was a fool. I also keep forgetting to save a frozen Geoduck. I keep forgetting. That one's such a mean bundle, dude. I hate it. Okay. Good community center run. I'm throwing this away. All right. Let's fish for the last little bit of the day. And then tomorrow is foraging day. Because it's a Saturday. We're going to just exclusively dedicate it to foraging. And buying some chickens. And maybe getting a barn started, I suppose. If I get enough money tonight. Alright. If you had a bundle on the bulletin board, what items would be on there? It would just be like 10 apples 4 times. Speaking of, let me get my go-go squeeze. You gonna catch a legendary fish for summer 2 or no rush? No, I mean, that's gonna be year 2. All of the like actual like completion fishing is gonna be year 2. Damn, son. Oh, that's really tough luck. Time to drop a fat link. I feel so bad this person is now become like a chat joke. Yeah, don't let that pin convince you that that joke format is acceptable. The nature of the pinned comment only works because that joke format is stale. Do not think this is an invite for that to re-enter the vernacular of chat. Do not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No excuses, just sorry. Is that gonna become like a channel copy pasta? I would not be surprised. Just eat up. Eat up, baby. I'm gonna be really far from the microphone so I can rest my neck. I know I'm far away and hard to hear, but I have nothing important to say, so it's fine. Plus now I can yell in it and no one will complain. I don't have anything to yell about though. Okay, yeah, it's not the Misa, sorry, please. Jesus Christ. That one I can't even enjoy unironically at this point. We've had our fun. We've had our fun. Mowing the lawn outside. Can it? I'm playing Stardew Valley. Therm hates my whimsy and charm. Therm hates the same shit. He's always hated. If a joke was funny for a stream that already happened, let it be funny. Don't tarnish its memory. It's beautiful because it's over. A bream frenzy has begun in Cindersap Forest. I do not care. Therm loves all his children fundamentally. The way God does, but Therm's love is the kind of love that wants to see you be the best you can be and grow. Yay! Therm's love is absolutely conditional. All love should be conditional. Love should absolutely be conditional, always. It just shouldn't be too conditional. Oh, don't give me that shit. Wow. Okay, imagine this for me. Imagine this reality. Imagine you have a child and you're like, oh my god, I love my baby unconditionally, and he makes mistakes, but I love him for who he is, because that's the kind of unconditional love that a parent should have. And I love him unconditionally. He's my favorite little boy. I'm going to name you Steven, and Steven grows up, and you do exactly as you said. You love Steven unconditionally. And Steven makes mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes, but you just keep loving Steven. You just want to see him grow. And then, now Steven is 25 years old. Steven is now 25 years old, and you're still saying, oh, Steven, you may be 25 years old, but you're still my baby deep down. And so I still have that unconditional love for you. Because I love you, Steven. I love you. And then Steven gets busted for having 2 terabytes of illegal material on his computer. Checkmate. Yeah, I bet you feel like a real asshole now. Okay, well, we're not. This isn't about Steven. We don't need to worry about Steven. Steven doesn't deserve your attention or concern. Not a parent, but I don't think I couldn't have a favorite, lol. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help it. I wouldn't tell them, obviously, but I would absolutely have a favorite. Do you have an actual 25-year-old child named Steven? Be honest. No. Frantically texting Steven in my phone. All right, no, don't come on stream. The surprise guest thing isn't gonna work anymore. Can't. Plans off. Is Therm even 25 yet? Dog, I just turned 22. Definitely, I'm far off. I'm not far off, but I'm going to say to myself that I'm far off, so I feel better. It's 12:30. Ah! I lost track of time. I couldn't see all the messages in chat because I was leaning back. My mic was covering it because I was eating my applesauce all far away. Sometimes I get into this state where everything I say sounds like a grade schooler telling his mom about something that happened on the playground. No, because I was eating my applesauce all far away. Okay, let me wrap up this applesauce. Speaking of. Tasty. We caught like no valuable fish. That was so buns. I think it's like the worst day of fishing I've legit ever had in my life. All right, well we have this now. I don't know what to do with it, dog. But we have it. Because I don't want to use it because we don't have very much wood right now. It's kind of precious. Level 6 foraging. Here we go. One more level. Only 37. That is not going to cut it, man. All right, well, that's okay. You add anything to your applesauce, just eat it plain. I'll eat that shit plain. What is happening? A green rain has descended upon the valley. Hey, what does that mean? This is entirely new to me. It's green rain. Man, it's green even indoors. No! What the hell? I hate this. I got all this shit to clear. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense because, like, people are always farming fiber, and this is, like, a natural way to get extra fiber. That makes sense. But, no. Okay, let's think about everything I need to do today. Oh, Robin can't work, I guess, because of the green rain, so the coop still isn't done. Bro, are you serious? Okay, no animals getting bought. It's going to be all foraging. And, we're going to cut wood in the secret woods. And I think that's really it, then. It's great for moss, mixed seeds, and fiber. Yeah, man. That sign me up, dog. Does it water, even though it's green, gross green rain, does it still water my crops? It looks like it does. Very nice. Bro. Look at the trees. This is so bizarre. Why did it, like, change how the trees look? Why did it do this to all of my maple trees? Or oak no, it just only did it to some trees. Or no, these are new trees. They weren't here before, were they? Oh. We should cut these down. Should we? Or should we leave them? What do you guys think? Leave at least one because I'm curious. They stay like that. Cut one and see what happens. So it's looking different. There's nothing different about them. Okay. Different people seem to be different levels of informed about green rate. I like the like even split between people just talking purely experimentally and people like, here are the details. There's special green trees that revert to normal the next day. It's only once per summer. They will go away. Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's cut them down. Also, am I imagining, or did he actually finally make the scything bushes sound a little less harsh and stack a little less like I'd been begging for years? Am I crazy or did that actually happen? Because it feels like it's not as bad as it used to be. It's still like a lot, but it feels like a little better than it used to. It used to be like legit the loudest thing maybe ever. I feel like this is better. This is like the thing I've been asking for in updates since I was a middle schooler. So that makes me happy. Alright, now any of these moss trees I come upon, I will cut down. Seems like they all kind of grew in like patches. Wait, what? No. What? No. No. It like, what the? No, stop. Are you seeing that? It like corrupted my tree farm. Okay, hopefully if I leave them, it'll just become an oak tree tomorrow. Oh, look at this. It's a mossy seed. We planted to go rare wild trees. Wow. Yeah, getting lots of fiber, which is good. I need lots of fiber for all the tree fertilizer I'm gonna want to make. These are pretty. Uh-oh. Oh my god. My nose is really irritated today. Sorry for sneezing so much on mic. And also, you're welcome for I know there's like a rare crop of people. This is really getting specific, but I know it's real, and you can't convince me it's not. I remember there being like a rare crop of people who are like into sneezing. So for those people, you're very welcome. For us normal folk, I'm sorry, and I'm trying not to sneeze. Have y'all seen, there's like this one TikTok where this person uncovered some like dude on TikTok who had like thousands of saved videos of just like women sneezing. That shit was so funny. It was like this dude made some mean comment. Someone was like, hey, so I went to your profile and you have like 1 million saved videos of like girls sneezing. It, like, that can't just be like because you think it's funny. I don't. And the fact that the videos even exist, because there's a bunch of videos that are just a video where someone sneezes and the video ends. It's like, okay, these are made for a purpose. This is making me uncomfortable. All right, freaks, add it to the Therm sneeze compilation. That's right. All right. Well, this is going to become the whole day. I'm not even going to get off the farm if I want to cut all these things down. I've met one of those people. They weren't that bad. I'm sure they're fine people. It's just odd. Heavily involved in the kink community and can attest. I have never met anyone with that kind of kink or fetish ever. What do you have to do to be heavily involved in the kink community? You just tell on yourself? I mean, you know me. I've made my stance very clear on this. I will always be in the Steven loves it. Okay, Steven doesn't exist, guys. I've said this many times. I will always be in the camp that, like, if it's not harming someone or taking advantage of someone, you can be into whatever, and I don't care, regardless of how weird it is. If it doesn't hurt anybody, who gives a shit? People all the time online get, like, almost canceled. Like, it'll be some dude will be discovered to have some weird-ass thing. People will be like, oh my god, he's into fucking high fives. It's like, I don't care. So you can do whatever. I just didn't know that sneeze thing was real. Personally. I mean, I guess it stems from the same thing as, like, people who are into, like, it's just like the first thing I can think of fetishes. I'll take a sneezing kink over water sports, TBH. Yeah, I had that explained to me in freshman year of college when I had, like, a group of friends who are, like, all avid fan fiction readers, and they were talking about all the tags, and I didn't know what any of them mean. So I had all of them explained to me. Water sports was on that list, unfortunately. But anyway, it's like the first thing I think of when I think of someone being into sneezing is, like, how funny would it be if someone was into, like, coughing? Like, that is literally... I need to plug in my phone. That is literally one of the funniest mental images I could ever imagine. Someone, like, being really into coughing. It's like you have to take off from work because your partner has strep and you can't handle it. Shit is so funny. You think anyone has a king for migraines? If they do, I'm your dream guy. Call me. What does water sports mean? I think it just means, like, peeing on people. Legitimately. I'm pretty sure that's water sports. It's like you like getting peed on. At least that's how it was explained to me. I think it's truly just people who are into, like, straight up getting peed on. Anyway. It's honestly tamer than I expected from fanfic. Oh, yeah. Well, it definitely gets weirder, but it's still, like, just such a comically, like, fetishy fetish. The concept of water sports is, like, it's such a, like, if the concept of kinks was dreamed up by somebody, that would be, like, the first joke one that someone would come up with. Getting peed on. Them cut the spiral trees, I think. Okay, I'll cut the spiral trees. Oh, it's just ferns. Nice. It's good for energy. This is a cool idea for an event. I like how creative this is. I'm not going to end up actually foraging, which I wanted to do, in terms of, like, picking shit up. And it's all going to despawn tomorrow. So that part is a bit of a shame. But this is still really cool and fun. I got to go cut trees also in the woods. I never did that. Or stumps. It's fine. I'll need lots of fiber eventually anyway, so this is good to do. This is absolutely worth my time. I'm sure I'll need a lot of moss for crafting as well. Yeah, the one downside of not having played 1.6 before this is that I couldn't go ahead and sketch up my, like, farm design with these things in mind. Because I don't know, like, what the new craftables are and what they do and what I'll actually want to have on my farm. There's somebody say, like, you'll love all this moss for mushroom logs. And it's like, that sounds like such a cute idea that I'd want to put on my farm, but I don't know what it is. so I didn't plan around it. So we'll just do shit on the fly. Okay, let's go cut stuff down. Waterboarding is different, but also a thing. Yeah, that's torture. Which I'm sure, you know, I'm sure someone has a waterboarding kink. Also a funny concept to me. Yeah, there's some really weird ones. That's like, that's always been like a super fun rabbit hole to go down. It's like some of the like ultra specific ones, because that shit can be so funny. I had like a friend and I were reading through some of them like Top Golf, and I forget. There was one that was legit like so funny that my friend like lost her mind. I cannot remember what it was though. Dylan Dangle. Yo, Dylan Dangler? Did he just like hit a nuke or something? You talking about Dylan Dangler? Here. You heard about the big knees fetish. Alright, go. Big knees fetish. Big knee lover on DeviantArt. Just some guy with a big knee fetish. And will mostly draw big knee fetish versions of attractive ladies. I'm still not that good at it. Bro. Mr. Dingler got subbed in because the Tigers are losing to the White Sox again. Okay. I thought I saw suspended for a second. I was like, what did he do? This is crazy. Okay, what I imagined like it's the boniness that they're into. So I thought it was just gonna be like the knee part of the leg is really big. It's basically just like a pair of tits hanging from knees. It's like a bunch of women that have like basically like a pair of boobs hanging from their kneecaps. How does that like? How does the like online dating work for that period? Like, do they? Is the first thing they say? They say like, "All right, show me your knees." r/weird. This guy has a big knee fetish and draws stuff like this. Weird. Okay. That's really funny. I'm not going to show it on stream because I don't want to. Normally, I always show what I'm looking at on stream, but that veto. Mr. Slime, I bet you're enjoying the green rain. This seems right up your alley, my friend. I like to chat with you. Are you having fun? Are you comfortable? I think you'd be a cute touch if slimes were not aggressive during green rain because they were just so dang happy. But now I literally have to kill it. Like, there's no way around it. Nothing I could have done. The Wonder Bread guy. What? Send these. So funny. It's really funny. All right, so I really did not get to explore much of the valley at all. I spent so much time on my own farm and in the forest that I did not really touch anything else. But this worked out great. I got 214 moss and 456 fiber. And a couple mossy seeds so I can keep my fiber production and moss production on the ups. Really cool idea for an event. I like this. This is really interesting. It's something that I could have never predicted. Frog. Let's check this last area down here and then we'll go to bed. Let's go to bed. Very cool. Dude has a type, and that's white blonde woman buying mountains of Wonder Bread while talking about deforestation. Wow, cool. Well, I liked that. That ended up being more productive than I thought this day would be. That was really cool. I drop a big like. Saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what'll happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Oh, we should have checked in. I'm sure there was a lot of fun dialogue going on. I was a fool. That's also fun. I like that. It's like a really nice touch of like world building or like community building, because that is like the kind of thing you'd see. You'd be like, I don't know what the hell this means. Saloon's open. So we can all just kind of hang in there. All right, well, Koopa's done. Is Marty... Look at that. Boom. First ancient fruit. Can I make a seed maker yet? Well, dang. Okay. I'm not high enough farming level quite yet. Okay. Well, then we'll just hold on to him for now. All right. Well, next time that happens, we're going to check out the saloon. Okay. I don't think Marnie is open on Sundays. I don't think she's open on ever. So... I hate her. Well, this is a community center. All right, well. So I guess chickens, no chickens. She is? Okay, never mind. Fire. Zach Scott commissioning a bunch of artists to draw Daisy as an elephant on his public Twitter. I did see this. I will say I had an enormous respect for it, like, because in my mind, this is how you have to address it if something like that happens to you as a creator, a large creator, is if you're into something, people are absolutely going to start making theories because of how much I'm talking about this, talking about as a creator, as if I'm like trying to soft launch my knee fetish. That phrasing is awesome. He basically, I did see this. He had been asking like a bunch of artists who were drawing pictures of Daisy to like draw her again, but as an elephant. And obviously he did on his main thing, and people were like, oh, you're Zach Scott Games, which I think he has a YouTube channel. I remember watching when I was like a lot younger when Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out. I watched some of his Let's Play of it. So anyway, people found out about it, and he leaned into it, which is what you have to do. And he just made it a bit where he's like on his public Twitter. He just kept responding to literally everybody and being like, yeah, can you draw her as an elephant, please? Thank you. And that shit was really funny. Okay, this is going well. Oh my god, there's more moss. There's even more moss. It's the mossy world out here. Okay, I gotta be careful so I don't kill any of these. Okay. Look at all this moss, dude. Craziness. I should leave some of it because it looks really pretty, but I also want to harvest it. Therm retweeted my mutual's woke Red Sox tweet, and it was a jump scare. It was a great tweet. Like, obviously, everyone does it, so it's a little overdone, but I'll always love it. It's funny, and it's about the Red Sox, which is an auto-like for me. Okay, let's go buy some chickens and cut some wood, hardwood, and then we're going to order our barn from Robin as well. He's funding independent artists like Go Zach. Yeah, I'm totally in support of it, dude. Hell yeah. All trees will be able to produce moss once they're old enough. Perfect, dude. Poppy seeds we're going to get eventually anyway, so who cares? All right, well, we're going to need all that fiber for both the tree fertilizer and eventually we're going to be making a ton of grass starters. So that was absolutely worthwhile venture. And it was also just pretty and new and interesting. So thumbs up, Stardew Valley. Way to go. Bird. Wait. Time out. It has like a thing. Hold on. That's new. Stop. Don't fly away. Oh, it's selling a painting. Well, I don't want it, but this is cute and new. Is it? Oh, it's because I trashed it? Maybe this is like in case you accidentally throw out shit you can't replace. That's why it's like a scavenger bird. Not a scavenger. You know, you understand. Anyway, I'm not doing that, but that's cute and I love you. Hello? Okay. Can you go out this way? You can. I forgot about that. Okay. Saved myself a few seconds right there. Bang. All right, chicken time, baby. Guys, I broke my hip. Well, why'd you go and do that, my friend? Sounds painful. Come on now. Come on now. I hope you get better. I hope you heal. Tough. Deserved, though. That, like, nonchalant phrasing was really funny. Okay. Let's see here. Purchase animals. Chicken. They're 800 each. It's more expensive than I thought. Okay, we can still just afford it. Nuke is the first pre-registered name for the chicken. That's, like, pretty sick. Name for a chicken. Not gonna name it that, though. Instead... Human land. Oh, I did name myself Eggland. Well, no, well, because they produce eggs, so it would be Babyland. If anything, I'll name it Babyland. That's a creative idea. I like that. Babyland. It's pronounced Eggland, but it's pronounced Babyland. Is how I'm gonna say it, because Babyland doesn't really work. Ah. Yeah, okay, we'll do farm machine. God damn it. I can't do spaces. That's right, because I have animation canceling on. Alright. Okay. Babyland fart machine. Brother, yeah, I get it. Jesus Christ. Chill out. Same person who's spamming about the catalog over and over and over. I see it. I see it. I see it. I understand. Okay. Agree. And keepsake. Unironically a cute name for an animal, by the way. I should probably get like we'll hold off on the heaters until the winter when we're more. Look at this doghouse. This is new. Adorable. Expensive as fuck, by the way. Birdhouse! Can you get a pet bird? I hope so. No, Bird's just going it sometimes. That is still great. I still like it. I still like it. You can get a pet turtle? Okay, we're doing that for sure. I love turtles. They were my favorite animal for like my whole life until Crow overtook them a few years back. All right. Well, we got our chickens. Let's go ahead and build some fencing. How much you get? 10 per iron bar. Okay. It's actually not. That's not too terrible. That works out pretty good. Okay. Now we're going like from here. We're going down, I believe it is 4. And then that's going to be the gate. And then 3. There we go. We never do iron fences. This is so fun and new. Glaber Torres is a banger name for a baseball player. Yeah, I always loved Glaber's name. It's cool and interesting. I like it. Okay, and then a gate. All right. We're mixing it. The whole game lagged out because I tried to put a gate down. We're mixing it up this time. And let's say hello to the new recruits. Hello, Babyland. Hello, Gree. Hello, Fart Machine. And hello, Keepsake. Welcome to the Eggland family. I will call this fleet Eggland's best. Enjoy your time here. Okay, let's, let me, hold on. Let me get a, All right. I don't like this chest color scheme as much with the iron fences. I think I'm gonna put them all back to natural wood. Because I like it more with the iron fence. And then once we get the weathered floors and some more decorative stuff, I think it's gonna start looking pretty nice. I want to put, we need to go ahead and get our barn done, which is gonna be like right there. So let's go get that going. Goes here. Oh, no. We're actually going to put it... Womp. Alright. Mess game started. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. This needs to move. It's, like, so in the way. Okay! Alright, I really need to find that last dwarf scroll, because I want to get the weathered floor recipe super bad. I don't know the best way to farm for that. I'll look that up in a moment. This moss is so pretty. There's more over there. I love it. We're gonna get that grape as well. More moss! More moss over there! There's so much moss. Holy shit. Oh my god. Have a nice walk? I actually did. Okay. Do I have enough wood and stone for the barn? Is the question. I do. And I can just barely afford it. Alright, this is going to go... Okay, modest moss fetish. Don't even joke, lad. I think this is gonna go right here. Is the plan. Can you scoot? Thanks, sweetie. All right, and that's gonna be our animal area. That is it. That is a big change. That's the change I'm actually most excited about. All right, now I'm completely out of all natural resources. That is the change I'm most excited about between our last perfection farm and this one. Is that last time we had way too many animals and way too much space dedicated to them because of how many we had. And this time, we're only going to have one coop, one barn. So, that little area, that little fenced-in area that I usually don't know what to do with, right by the house. I hate it. Oh, no, you're talking about Java. Okay, cool. That fenced-in area, that's all that we're going to need, ideally, for our animals. And then all the machines are going to be in the one of the sheds in the center of our farmland. So that's going to save us a lot of space, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be cramped for sure, but whatever. But whatever, who cares? Okay, let me get these. Okay. I wish I could place this under a gate without having to break it and replace it. All right, don't leave. Do not leave. Thank you. Good boy. Fart machine, thank you for being so kind. Wow, what a trooper. I said don't leave, and it just stood there like a goddamn statue. Thanks, dog. Okay. Now, I need to get to here. I don't want to cut too much the grass. I just need it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, there's really no way around it. I want to make a pet. Body is a machine that turns grass into farts. That's just like any given farm animal, pretty much. Ah, that was so... I didn't like that. Oh, wait. I put it... I think I... Hold on. Okay. Something's not adding up. For some reason, my farm plan had different data. But it's fine. Doesn't matter. Just do it like that. And then we'll just need to get a bunch more grass. And the thing is, the downside of having this small of an animal area is that they're going to go through this grass immediately. So we're pretty much always going to have to feed them by hand. But that's just kind of how it goes with a bunch of animals anyway. So, you know, it's all right. All right, so that's another daily task now, is the animals. Animals and cutting hardwood at the secret woods. This is good. This is coming along nicely, which I'm happy about. We should start gathering lots of wood and copper for all the tappers we're going to need. Because 30 tappers is 60 copper bars. What is each tapper? 30 wood is what my gut is saying. 40. Whew, so that's 1,200 wood. So a stack at about 300, which is actually, or a stack at about 200. A stack and 201. Which is actually a lot less than I expected, now that I'm saying it that way. So, that's not too bad. We're going to spend the rest of the day chopping wood, I guess. I like that these are growing up here. A couple nice little trees up there. Very cute. We're going to start clearing the farm completely. I just clear the bottom of my farm, put a couple grass stars, and it just grows like crazy. Yeah, that's definitely wise. We're gonna do that. So next few days we'll be working a lot on we'll be working a lot on clearing land. Oh, is that level 7 right there? I believe so. Boom. Level 7 foraging. So that means not grass starter, tree fertilizer should be unlocked tomorrow. Boom, baby. We're going to be able to get on this tree farm stuff a lot sooner than I thought we'd be able to. This is good. This is going really well. This is like definitely the farthest I've ever been this early into the game. With how long it had been since I played this, I was really worried that this playthrough wouldn't go as well as I thought it would. But so far, this is actually shaping up to like low-key be my magnum opus in terms of a Stardew Valley farm. I will say there's definitely more to do to achieve perfection than there was last time. Because there's so much new shit, dude. With 1.6, there's a lot of new crafting recipes, a lot of new just cooking recipes. So there's just more to do than there was last time. But I think the pace I'm at is going to outweigh that, and I will end up finishing sooner than I did last time. Relatively relaxing min-max farm. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Okay, I don't want to waste too much more energy stuff. If I can just go to bed early, which I think I will. All right. So there's a little bit of wood. It ain't much, but it's something. So yeah, within the next few days, we're going to grind copper to try and get 60 bars worth. And, oh, but that's the thing. I didn't even think about that. It's a matter of coal way more than it is a matter of copper with the tappers. Because I need 60 coal to smelt 60 bars. Because the 300 ore is easy schmeezy. We can do that in one day. But the 60 coal is the real problem. Use charcoal from kiln. That is like the least efficient thing I could ever do is the thing. Because like not only does that take a long time to just make one coal at a time, but it also uses 50 wood a pop. Which, wood is another thing I'm trying to gather right now. Oh no, it's 10 now. They changed it. It used to be 50. Okay, well that's nice. Then yeah, we will work on that. They finally made it usable. Thanks, guys. Okay. It's still not ideal. Because it generates it so slowly. But it's something to do. You can never use too much garlic in cooking. Everybody says that. It's not true. You absolutely can. It's just very hard to. And before, I'm sure y'all are saying no, but trust me, it is. It's extremely possible. Too much garlic can absolutely ruin a dish. And I love garlic. I'm sure everyone's like, you just don't like... I love garlic. It's great. It's delightful. It's delicious. And I always add more than the recipe calls for. But you can't have too much. Okay, well, now that it's 10 wood per, maybe we do actually invest in some charcoal kilns this playthrough. Maybe it is now worth it. It depends on how long it takes. I should have taken a note of when I put that 10 wood in. Once fucked up with garlic aioli and it was so bitter and it hurt my mouth. Yeah, like, it can happen. Bruh. That's a childish opinion of someone who doesn't know their way around the kitchen. You're embarrassing yourself.
There's no such thing as too much garlic because my mom puts in an extra clove when she makes noodles and I love it.
Shut up! Too much garlic is better than no garlic. All right, so now we're on into an entirely different issue. This is like that tweet of someone saying, like, you can't say, like, I like pancakes without someone being like, oh, so you fucking hate waffles? When did I ever say that I'd rather have not enough garlic than too much garlic? I said you can have too much garlic. Y'all are foolish, and you're embarrassing yourselves. I mean, I eat garlic by the cloves just by itself, so I don't know. No, you don't. You made that up. Like, 1,000%. And if you do, it's confit, which is different. All right. 70. We're already like over halfway there. So it's true. Look at that. It texted. I don't even know where this even came from. I don't like it, but throwing it away. Okay, it is already done, so it doesn't take like super long. Takes 30 in-game minutes. Yeah, I mean, I literally shove entire cloves of garlic up my ass. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Am I cheating by using garlic? Everyone's gonna whine and say yes, but I don't care. Fresh garlic is better, but if it's worth it more to you to use jar garlic, go crazy. I don't care. Everyone's always gonna suddenly pretend like they care, so they can seem like they're like, oh, so sacrilege. You don't care. You're pretending to care. You can do whatever you want. All right. This is, yeah, worth it then. We should get some more of these. Oh, damn. Already at 6. Okay. All right. So we'll start just doing that whenever in the mornings. All right. So, that's good. All right, things that need to happen. Is the red cabbage ready? No, it's just close. Okay. I'm now completely out of energy, and it's only 10:20. So I've kind of forced my hand. There's not really much left for me to do. I mean, I do have all those ferns, so I could still grind for shit in the mines. I probably will end up doing that right now. I mean, I can also go down and do hardwood cutting, but now that we have the foraging experience for the tree fertilizer, that's good enough for me. I don't really feel the need to do that every day yet until we really need hardwood. So let's see how much tree fertilizer I can make. The stone is the limiting resource at this point. That's probably enough still, because a lot of them have already grown. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting lots of copper. Oh, I need to water these. Fuck, I literally forgot. Okay, it was exactly enough. Look at that. And there's moss on this tree. I shouldn't have done that. I could have killed something if I was not careful. Okay. Very nice. So. Any mushrooms? Huge. Humongous, dude. Look at that. A package of gourmet mushrooms. That's great for energy. I mean, this needs to be shipped eventually, but for now, it's more valuable as energy. I'm going to eat that literally right now. Do I have any extra common mushrooms to put another batch in there? Because that's super handy. We got this for that. The rest of these are going to get eaten. I do not have any more common mushrooms. Okay. Then I'll just go ahead and eat them, probably. No, I should hold on to them, because the dry thing was worth it. Okay. There we go. And just like that, we're just about back to full. Did not take this into account. Forgot about that they can just do that. Okay, so yeah, we'll I don't want y'all near the industrial zone. I'm worried. So we'll build a couple fences right there. I forgot to do that. Okay, where's the last one? He's probably somewhere in the tall grass. There you are, fart machine. Hard to spot. Okay, let's go ahead and. Excuse me, guys. Let's go ahead and make a. We'll do it tomorrow. Well, because yeah, I don't want them to not be able to get back. I've really fucked myself here. I have to catch them before they get too far. Tomorrow morning. I need to remember. Okay. Let's all right. No more futzing around. I'm getting copper today. And that's final. Okay, yeah, I already put another batch. Perfect. All right. We need 300. I already have 13, so I'll get plenty more so I can make more of those kilns because those are super handy. Okay, we're getting as much copper as possible. If I'm starting pretty late, so I probably won't actually hit 300. But on the off chance, I forgot I have the mine cart. On the off chance that I do, oh look at that. The off chance that I do hit 300 and there's still time left in the day, we'll pivot to grinding for coal on the iron floors. Look at all this moss, dude. So cute. Pretty. Alright, it's 120, so we probably won't get to our... Wow. Hello? What the hell was that? That cherry bomb's helpful, thank you. Whoa, double. Cool. Whoa. Oh my god. It's a dream. Okay, that's enough. Alright. This is always my favorite part of the playthrough. Is like we're really starting to settle in, and I have like a lot of balls in the air. Speaking of kinks, like there's a lot of shit to juggle all the time. Of like instead of there always just being like with spring, it's like okay, I just need to do mining for like 6 straight days for this one goal. Now I just need to fish for 8 straight days for this one goal. But we're like hitting the point now where there's so many things going on where it's like there's always something to consider and things are starting to come together. And I don't want to end stream, but we're coming up on 3 hours, and I've got shit to do, and I've got places to be, so we will. If it was up to me, we would play this again tomorrow instead of Tomodachi Life, because I have so many Tomodachi Life streams I'm sitting on that I can't edit right now. Yeah. And the video, like, I was honestly genuinely very shocked by how poorly the second Tomodachi Life video did. The first one immediately took off and never slowed down until it hit like 200,000 views. Second video, same format, same everything, and it just like absolutely flopped. So I don't think, because like for a while I was like, all right, I'm just gonna be streaming Tomodachi Life weekly and uploading all these videos because they're gonna be like an auto like bunch of views like Wawa Dogs was, I guess. But since the second one did so poorly, it's like now I'm not sure. I might not be as long of a series as I originally expected. So I might drop a post tomorrow that's like, this is actually pretty surprised by the poor performance of the second Tomodachi Life video, so I'm gonna do no more Tomodachi Life streams for the time being until I work through all the ones I'm sitting on. And then if like it somehow picks up steam again, then I'll pick it back up. But we'll see. They definitely have different vibes. That one's a lot more like take it as it comes. That game is so chaotic. a lot more like take it as it comes, wacky shit happening all the time, and gags. And this is a lot more like a focused playthrough with downtime, and a lot of the commentary is just like, here's what I'm doing, instead of like, wow, look at this absurd shit that's going on. So it is a different vibe. But you know, we'll see. Would have loved if that dropped a crab, but it didn't, so I didn't love it. Okay, we only at 61. We're definitely not hitting 300. I don't know why I thought we would. I need one of those big clumps, cluster clumps. Just that's not worth it. It's pretty far away. I need one of those big cluster clumps to spawn. Bro, please. Probably should have picked that up because I'm gonna need plenty for mayonnaise machines. Whatever. I do love Tomodachi streams, but I'll sit my white ass down and watch whatever. Hell yeah, dude. Funny thing is I'm not even white. Okay. My culture is not your costume. Someone on Twitter would be like, oh, so blackface isn't okay, but this is fine. Speaking of, I posted it on Twitter, but so some of you probably saw it, but that shit was so funny. There was that one tweet where somebody like posted this big ass rant about digital blackface, about having your profile picture be like a black man, but you're not black. This dude posted a selfie of himself before work, and she was like, digital blackface is a huge problem. We don't talk about it enough. And all these people had to be like, it was kind of embarrassing. So like people had to be like, that's ASAP Rocky. and so he had to like make a post. He had to come in and be like, oh, no, that's not me. Or like, that's not like I was pretending to be, I just like ASAP Rocky. But then she had like dug herself too deep of a hole, so she had to just like hold her ground. She's like, it's still not okay. Everyone was like, okay. Now we ass claiming. That's right. So white ass is okay, but black face isn't? This probably didn't even do shit. Yeah, he's literally just ASAP Rocky. And somebody saw it and thought that meant he was black. I'm not getting that. It's too far. I'm gonna turn the fan up. I'm hot. It just gets so hot in here with the door shut, man. A handful of cheeses as well. Where are my cluster clumps? I ate way too much shit. I thought I'd be going through so much energy. There's a cluster clump. Yay! There we go. Okay, we're up to 118 something. Oh my gosh. We should start breaking the gray rocks as well if there's such a coal shortage. Because those can spawn coal. I'm not going to like go super out of my way to break any. Only if they're like really, really presenting themselves. Speaking of ass. Gotta have their moments before disaster. Okay. Yeah, because we're low on stone and coal, so I should be. That's something to do with all this energy I'm sitting on. I'll break this. Why not? I do need a stone. Don't do nothing, you dumb it. Okay. All right.
We're okay.
I'm always gonna kill these things if they're naturally in my way, just in case they drop another ancient seed. All right, 820. We've got 152 copper, only 9 coal, and only 69 stone. This has been bad. I did a bad job today. It must be a good luck day, dude. I'm finding. Oh my god, yeah, I'm finding hella ladders. I need copper to drop from these more. It's really not. Okay. Please. Oh. I like my AC on 65 or 68. Yeah, 68 is good for me. Because I like to not be like, if it's too cold inside, then it like trains my body to get used to that, and then I get hot everywhere. So 68 is like my perfect middle ground. But I mean, the AC was broken all semester at school, so our apartment was pushing 80 for like 2 months straight, so I got used to that, and that was no fun. .68 with the fan running is perfect. That's exactly where I'm at right now. My house is at 68, and I have a fan pointed at me at all times while I'm working. That is, like, perfect for me. Hello? Okay. God, I did not go through all this shit that I ate for energy, and I did not... How do you even phrase this shit? I did not go through all the energy that I ate that food for. I wasted it, is what I'm saying. Okay, well, now I'm getting there. Never mind. Eh. My fan be going through it. 25.8. Yeah, I've had my fan like on for basically ever. Especially that little Honeywell one that I got at the very start of my sophomore year of college, and then it stayed basically turned on at all times for 3 years. And I just pointed it at various separate points in my room. That thing. By the end of senior year, it was like, I forgot what it's like to have a fan that's quiet, because it was just like at all times, because it's just like so old. So old. And like caked with dust, every part of it. Like the kind of dust that you can't blow off. It's just so old and decrepit and sad looking. But I love it dearly. Okay, it's 11:30. We did not get to 300. We did not even get particularly close. Which is no big deal at all, because it's not like we have enough coal to smelt all those bars and get those tappers made tomorrow. We don't even have the wood we need. Did not mean to kill a dude with a pickaxe. That felt a little mean. I'm not finding coal from these rocks, man. Jesus. Oh, whoops. Crazy. Okay, midnight. We'll do a couple more run-throughs. Be extra quick on these. One more. We'll bag it up. All right. 237 copper, 9 coal, and 149 stone. The stone was needed, and that's an okay amount of copper for how late we got there, but the coal is bad, dude. It is bad. Good night. Okay, I need to... Oh, no. I need to go ahead and put those fences down now while they're in Betty Bye before they wake up tomorrow. Just be quick. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll move this barn up one so they don't have this awkward alley they can all get stuck in. Might do that. Alright. Okay. Let's do this last day. Let's have Tuesday the 9th be the last day of today's stream. And the bookseller's in town. And as always, it's only the second time, but again, I do not have enough money to enjoy it. The bookseller as a whole is just not really going to be a factor until I'm like well into year 2. I feel like when like the skill hunt really matters. Probably like fall and winter I'll care a lot more about the bookseller. Okay. Well, we got our poppy. So there's a community center item. Check. Sell those. Okay. Oh wait, it's here. Okay.
Phew.
Water. Okay. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Oh. When I have this empty space, it'll just be another melon. Where these are done. Okay. That's still going. We can get some iron cooking here. Not iron. We can get some copper cooking. We're up to 32 copper. So we're getting there. Wake up. Alright, let's go ahead. It'll mean more copper to gather, but let's make 4 more furnaces. I just want to fill that area out, and it'll delete all the stone we just gathered, so... Really just a bad call on all fronts, but I want to fill it out so it looks nice. There we go. Alright, we got more... Oh my god. Okay, there's just always shit going on here. Let's take care of the babies. They're now contained in their little animal area. Those are going to be done the second I leave. There's just no point. We'll get it in a second. Okay. Barn is in the... The daily tasks are starting to pile up, folks. Barn is in the works. Hi, guys. Good morning. I hope you had a nice night's sleep. Is the other one inside? Where's your other sibling? Oh, hello. You're the problem one, Gree. I like it. You got attitude. I'm attached. They're still chewing. Okay. Another batch of copper can go in. How many furnaces do we have total now? We've got 8, plus we have 15. So, that's cool. All right, well, we are up to 27 copper bars. I need 60 for my tappers. So, we got another 8 going right now. So that's 35. So I need 25 copper bars times 5 is 125. I need 125 copper ore, and I need 21 coal. 3 is chewing, so I actually need 18. So I need 125 coal and... Nope. I need 125 copper and 18 coal in the mines today. That's right, folks. We're going to the mines today. All right. Did I already save one of these? I did. 125 copper, 18 coal, and, oh my god, we'll get it later. And, if I get to that point and there's still time left in the day, we're going to cut wood with whatever energy I have left, and if I have none, then I'm going to eat this river jelly, and then we're going to cut wood anyway. Okay, I choose mines. There were mushrooms in the cave today. I literally freaking checked. There weren't any. So no, there's no mushrooms in the cave. Anyway. Tonight is game 1 of the NBA Finals, by the way, for anyone who's NBA fan. Go Pacers. They're not my favorite team, like, period, but, you know. I like them a good bit. They're like my 6th or 7th favorite basketball team. But yeah, damn, sorry, I didn't see that part of the stream. Yeah, okay, come on. Why not? But yeah, NBA Finals Game 1. That's why I'm getting together with friends tonight. We're going to watch the game. It's going to be great. We're going to play some real-life basketball, and then we're going to watch some basketball at a much higher level. Got to go with the Knicks. Well, they lost, so you don't even need to worry about that. Nothing going on. Okay, 125 and 18. Those are the target numbers. 125, 18. Your lucky numbers are 125 and 18. It's a fortune cookie reference for you guys. I want the free bomb. Yeah, with how much energy concern we're likely to have later, I will use this cherry bomb if I see like a big clump of copper, but with my luck, that's never gonna happen. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You do not get to do that. Drop coal, for Christ's sake. These things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Disappointing. Yeah. I will grab these because I probably need plenty for my mayo machines. Look at this. Boom, and that's why we checked. Just, alright. Just in case there was a diamond in there. Boom, baby. Impressed? Probably. Okay, I need like 77. I don't know why I always do that, where I say I need like and then the exact number. Foolish. We gotta be nearing the end of this playlist. I didn't check if it was 3 hours long before I picked it. It's 5.5, so we actually are fine. Damn. I didn't realize how long that playlist is. Christ. Just gonna save 5 pickaxe swings right here. Boom, baby. Up to 67.
Okay.
It's so incredibly nap time. Dude, heck yeah. Love it. Love the phrasing and the sentiment. $30 more copper, and then we pivot to coal. We are closing in, folks. We are closing in. This is like the most screen fatigued I've felt in a while. Between the double stream yesterday and then the waking up early to edit all morning straight into this stream, I am excited to not look at a screen again, at least this closely, for the rest of the whole day. It'll be great. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I'm not going for that one. I don't want to. What am I at? 110. We're close. Come on, baby. Do you get zits on your butt from sitting down so long? That's for you to find out and for me to not show you anyway. So how about that? I didn't know that was a thing. I guess it makes sense. No, my hygiene's too good for that to happen to me. Please. Just legit 8 more. Oh my god. Why is it such a dry day in the mines? Nothing's spawning. There's a little something. I need 6 more. Okay. Another mallet. Look at that. This one's better, though. This one's smelly. All right, 138. We pivot to coal now. I need 18. I have 5. So 13 more. We're going to just hit all of the 5s. 45, 55, 65. Listening for dust sprites. There's a couple. Couple more. Ooh, plenty more over there. Already up to 10. There we go. As inefficient as this feels, I think this actually might still be the best way to get lots of coal without having a lot of money. This is really funny. Do you ever see those videos of men telling other men that it's cool to wash yourself and all the comments are like, protect this one, guys? That is really funny. Holy shit. Hell yeah, it is. It is cool to wash yourself. Don't worry, guys. It doesn't make you gay to do like to put shampoo and conditioner and body wash on your body. Yeah. It's also cool to soap your legs and not just think it's clean from the soap and water running down. That's right. Just wash your body. All right, we've got all the coal and copper. It's time to go. All right, so wood cutting rest of the day. We won't have enough time. We won't have quite enough time to gather all the wood I need, but we oh, wow. Came down to only 447 because of how much coal I made with the ting. All right. Just ship this because it needs to be shipped eventually anyway. Go ahead and drop these in. Who cares? Okay. All right. So that's enough copper for our tapper dreams. Now it's just the wood. I need a stack and 201, and I've only got 440. So we're going to be doing a lot of cutting wood, which means I'm going to be needing a lot of energy. Unfortunately, I've got some extra river jelly to munch on. And other than that, this grape, even though I was saving them for more foraging seeds, this is absolutely worthwhile to just munch. And then I guess I'll just eat all these extra ferns. All right. Let's cut down all the trees on my farm. Except these special precious ones. Alright, a lot to unpack here. My shower routine is looking at a glass full of water, spitting in my hands, and slicking my hair back before putting on the t-shirt I've been wearing for a week straight. Everyone knows a real man bends over, spreads it open, and lets the shower spray directly in. Followed by, sorry I got hacked. A hacker said that. Okay, Cowboy Troy, you're not fooling literally anybody. But 2-in-1 is so convenient. It is very convenient. Your asshole ain't clean unless you're going at least wrist deep. I can't lie. People getting way too comfortable with the bath talk. So wash your loofahs and towels. I love it though. Keep it up. This is the kind of energy I want to see at streams because it's entertaining and I love it. And I don't want to imply that this is unacceptable. Because I'm having a great time. I want to wait to put tappers on until they're all on the same clock. So they're not staggered. Because usually I put them on as I get them and then they're all off and it's awful. I don't want to do that again. I've played that game and it's not a fun game. I don't like that game. So we won't play that game. Can I eat the goddamn... No, I can't reach. God damn, I have to go all the way around. Should have had my pickaxe on me. I was a fool.
Okay.
Therm equals I am equals father equals poo. Hell yeah. We're all siblings in one big house trying to impress our father, parentheses Therm. That's right. It's a good attitude to have. We love a Father 58 reference. Also, I do not give a single shit if showering twice a day is bad for you and bad for your skin. If I showered in the morning and I want to take another shower, I will do it 10 times out of 10. I love the shower experience. I don't give a fuck if it's bad for me. I will absolutely prioritize instant gratification and take a second shower. I'd rather feel clean. Tiring myself out over here. It's the late night times. Oh my god, I actually got really close to getting enough wood. I'm not gonna get there. But I got, okay, well I'm definitely not gonna get there. Oh, I'm gonna get that boom. I got closer than I thought I would. Oh, how nice would it have been to put all these tappers on right at the end of stream, man. Gonna be just like a couple hundred short. I know! I have the upgraded axe. Is that the last tree on my farm? Yep. Alright. That's a sign. Good night, everybody. I've decimated every tree on my farm except the tree farm. The farm 4 trees. Alright, gang. Put this batch of copper in and then we're going to bed. Alright, so when we pick up, honestly, probably tomorrow. I think I am going to suspend the Tamagotchi Life series, at least for now. Unless I get evidence that people are still interested in watching those YouTube videos. And I know y'all are interested before you say it, but y'all are a very small subsection. That is sampling bias. Okay. It's bedtime. And when we pick up, probably tomorrow, we will only have a few more trees to cut down, and then we can lay down our big group of tappers, and then our first blueberry harvest will happen. So that's big. Big news. All right, gang. It's been a pleasure. I am so tired. Golly. Screen break. Excited to play some basketball. I'm going to be so out of it, though. I'm going to get my ass beat. I'm extremely sore, extremely bad, and extremely tired. So, can't imagine how poorly that's going to go, but it'll be fun regardless, hopefully, unless I get really depressed because I can't make anything, and then I feel like a screw-up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Automa deny.